call up to say hello, reach out to say hello. Um, I have a little admin announcement before I step into the total reveal of a new knife. So our admin announcement, maybe Greg should make watches. I don't know why you'd say that. It sounds like a big pain in the ass, and I don't know if I have enough time for that in my life. Do you mean just because I was punctual? Or because I was late? I think I was right on time. Hey, couple of things. So every Friday between now and Christmas, we are going to do a Santa's Closet. Okay, so we've got Santa surprises happening on Fridays. There's going to be some bundles. There's going to be some new old stock. There's going to be a couple final things from the vault that there will never be any of ever again. There will be some new stuff, a couple of new offerings. There'll be plenty of new knives, the whole kit and caboodle. So that's going to happen every Friday at noon Arizona time. And I don't have my calendar pulled up on me, but today is whatever day today is. Let me see if I can look here. Yeah, so today's December 1st. So if we look at the calendar, if I pull up this and I pull up the calendar and I look at December, so December 5th, 12th, and 19th, we're going to be doing big sales. These aren't discount sales. These are unique offering sales and immediately available sales and Christmas-oriented stuff. So you'll see that come across your feed and let you know about that. You'll also be able to drop. Are we back? Do we have a little blip there? Sorry, you guys. I have calls blocked, but I just got this scam thing through. I don't know what the hell. Okay, you're back. So anyways, we're going to have that going on. That'll be noon Friday the 5th, 12th, and 19th before Christmas. And we'll be able to get all of those to you before Christmas. Now, a lot of guys have been asking me since I launched a new Praetorian Ti, Greg, tell us more about it. What's the difference? Why are you changing it? Blah, 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 blah. And like everything else, I'm kind of on a kick right now of under promise and over deliver. The black card knife is truly delicious to behold. It is amazing. It's the kind of knife you put in your hand, you just go, oh my God, this guy didn't care what it cost to make it. This is bananas. And I did the same thing for the Praetorian. So let me give you a tour around. Number one, the very first and very basic and very little embellishment, as milled machined with all machine and tool marks, new 2026, it'll be the 2026 Medford Praetorian Ti Contour. This is it right here. Now you guys saw some of this before. So you can see it's got contour to it. Now, I'm gonna be stopping to explain some things along the way. The thing about contour is that it makes big things when they have square corners feel really clunky in their hands, and when you knock the corners off, they have a tendency to kind of disappear into your hand. You know, if you look at an axe handle is much bigger than your typical pocket knife, but it feels really comfortable wrapping your hand around it. The Contour Praetorian, this is the way it is going to be initially available. Let me show you the other side. Now, there are things, notice the clip. The clip is contoured as well. The face of that clip is radiused. The top of that clip is radiused. This clip is radiused this way. It's not as pronounced on the thinner area, but you can see it out here. Let's talk about the breaker. The backstrap breaker on this knife is maybe the coolest part I've ever seen. Let me see if I can get it to focus on it. That might be the coolest part I've ever seen put on a knife. So you can sneak a lanyard in this slot and it pops out on this side. Okay? It's fully organically milled. You can see it's bossed out around the breaker. The breaker is smooth. It's more like a wingtip. It's more like a wingtip on an airplane than it is a breaker on a knife. It's absolutely yummy. So the knife has total contour on it. I wanted to soften it up. Total contour and organic feel to the breaker. It's got a ceramic 1/8" ball bearing pressed into it. Lanyard friendly. Fully contoured and reproportioned M clip. So that's not our standard clip. That's a little narrower, and our normal clip is flat. This is more contoured and it disappears in your hand. Let's talk about the blade now. The back of the blade is fully radiused. Fully jimped. Now this is a prototype. This blade is not jimped. The jimps aren't, they are not corner chamfered, but on the production version, every edge is milled and chamfered. There isn't a flat surface anywhere on this knife except where it needs to be, which is the channel between the handles and the glass of the blade. It's flat on the sides. The back is fully radiused. That's crazy. Let me see if I can show that to you. It's a crazy amount of machining on this knife. I'm just trying to describe, like, viscerally, it kind of just disappears in your hand. It's like, you guys know, this is a grown-up knife. It's a full-size knife, and it's got the weight, and it feels like that, you know, amazing heft and quality. But it just disappears in the hand with all the radius that's there. It's really unbelievable. And I wasn't fully ready. Oh, and they're numbered on the inside, which you can look in and see. Just, you know, it's not serialized. It's production numbers with date and batch. This one's a D2 blade because that's my preference, but I don't know what they're going to be initially offered. And you can go on our website right now, go to medfordknife.com, and you can go into our folding knife offerings, and you'll see the Praetorian Ti-C there. And you won't see all these details about the clip because we just finished them today. And it's hard to explain, but if I take, let me close this so I don't have a knife like sticking in my face. And we take something like my, this is like my FAA, which one is my flight instructor? This is my commercial pilot license. So a nice production milled flat surface. You can see, I don't know, let me see. You can see all that radius on there, right? It's a little hard to see this in video, you know, so I just want to show you. If we look at the clip here, it's got that much radius to it. And it has it all the way across. I hope you guys can see that. When it's down, you can see it's just rocking. And it has it's parallel to the surface underneath. I want to tell you one other thing that's fucking crazy. So the knife has got this 45-degree angled milling pattern to the radius, and the clip that mounts against that surface has a negative of that surface, which I can show you right here. And that surface clocks, it indexes, I'm doing it down on a different part of the blade here, but it indexes to the milling that's there. And that's what locks it in place. And then it is screwed in from the underside so that it's blind and clean and smooth. And we did that to suck it. We did a few things to basically suck the knife further down into your pocket. It used to stick up about that much, and we've got it down pretty low now. So there's so much like subtle sexy to this knife. It's crazy. And this bottom side of the clip, that's at an angle as well, at a radius, I'm sorry. And that radius mirrors the radius that's here plus the negative of the machining, and that locks it in to that face. You guys, you can't see it, but like when I move it here, it just gets to a spot where it locks in and doesn't want to turn. And then I have to kind of lighten the pressure, and I can rub it against that surface, but it locks in. And oh, it's different on this side, obviously. Maybe I have to do it from upside down. Yeah. So on this side, you know, it's exactly what it's supposed to do. And so when you hold it up, you don't get light underneath it, and there's no space. It's contoured and surface featured in negative to match, so that when you screw it down, it kind of mates kind of airtight to the milling surface, which is, I told them to do it, and they just looked at me like, and I said, hey, what are you gonna do? Like, just enjoy, just try it. Just humor the boss. Just humor me. And then they did it, and they're like, okay, it's pretty cool. I'm like, all right, so we good? And everyone's like, yeah, it's really cool, boss. And then guys were like, why are you updating the breaker? It doesn't fit the knife. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And I was like, just trust me that I'm not a complete jagaloon, and I'm headed someplace. So I wanted to show you guys, a lot of you jumped in and bought the knife just off the contoured handles, okay? And is what it is. And then I was like, well, I'm not just going to reissue the knife with contoured handles. I wanted to redesign the back strap completely. I wanted to put in a hidden lanyard area, ceramic breaker. Still has a lot of the original lines of the Praetorian, but everything about it is elegant. Now, I'm probably going to offer this knife in two forms. I think the machining is so nice on it. I think I'm going to offer it. I'm going to come up with a name for it, but it's going to be an as machined raw titanium and blade piece. It will not have any post-process finish work done to it. It's going to be as machined, which I think, me personally, like, I just geek out on all the little micro milling lines and the radiuses and the angles. So we're not going to hide any of that. You know, this isn't powder, and it's not metal injection molded. This is so expensive to do. It's really stupid for me to do this, but I just wanted to, like, it's a flex, you know, as a guy, as a knife maker, this knife is a fucking flex. You know, some guys do inlay, that's their flex. Some guys do polish, that's their flex. What I do is amazing fit. My fitment is the best in the business. My return rate is infinitely small. It's stunning. I don't have a return department. We handle returns. We have returns. We're not imperfect, and then people do all kinds of things to adjust or fix their knife. But we got to be here to support that shenanigans, that chicanery. But this knife is so cool. It's just, you know, like, I would never, ever in a million years have tried to make this knife when I first started making the Praetorian. And everything about it is just soft, warm, and yummy. That is the Praetorian Ti Contour. We have a G10 version of this, and we have this titanium version of it. I have it here with a Vulcan blade, but when you see the detailing around the way we bossed out the corners for this thin wall condition to be nullified around shoulder pins, the way there's so much stuff like that on the knife, you just have to stop and stare at it for a while. The ramp, when you look at this, like the underside of the clip, like, okay, there's no reason to do this. The underside of the clamp has a lot of sexy detail. Everything about it's just really sexy. I hope you guys like it. That's the new Praetorian Ti-C Contour. I think it's the sexiest evolution of that knife, and it feels like the old Praetorian T in the hand, except softer. It feels small like that or thin like that, but it's a Praetorian tie made out of, you know, over 3/16 stitch thick titanium slabs. It just fits the hand so nicely because the human hand doesn't close into a rectangle. The inside of it makes an oval, and it has an oval planform profile to it. It's really nice. I hope you guys dig it. There is a lot in this knife to make it as cool as it is and to underpromise and overdeliver the way we've done. I hope you guys enjoy. I am going to bounce. Merry Christmas. Hope y'all had a lovely Thanksgiving. And remember, Fridays until Christmas. So that would be Friday, December 5th, 12th, and 19th, December 2025. At noon, we'll be doing Santa's Workshop Vault. I can't remember what we're calling it, but the Kris Kringle Closet or something like that. St. Gregory's Bag of Tricks. We'll figure it out. Don't miss out on it. You guys check it out. And I'll be back on a rant and rave sometime in the next couple of days. There's so much going on. Not planning on a Praetorian Genesis or Micro Praetorian at this time. So if you dig it, you know, check it out. And as far as, let me know more on the, yeah, my old business model of infinite options has gone away. So you can't get as much infinite variety as you used to. We kind of know what really looks best in these models. And then we're buying or we're making them, and we're only offering them like the best ways that we like. And then we'll probably every quarter do like a kind of an update and a redress of the finish and move on to something else that we think is fantastic and sharp, so to speak. So that's what's happening, and I hope you guys enjoy the new Praetorian C. I've been seeing the orders rolling in for them, and we of course appreciate those of you who are speculative early buyers. I think what you can see now from my evolution for making big fixed blades with no machining that were all hand done 15 years ago to me offering the black card knife on just a whim. And if those of you have seen a black card knife, the level of insane detail that's on the black card knife is so gratifying that experiment, that was a financial and thought experiment. Hey, if I need X, can I do Y for a Z outcome? And it went fabulously. So I know we're going to offer some more black card projects. And what I'm trying to do, as you guys can see, I think everybody would be happy with flat handles and flat blades, and said really cool, glad to be a part of a Medford unique project. But we didn't just do that. We brought it in contour, and we made the blade amazing, and we did an amazing clip on that knife, and we did, it flips like a machine gun, and we put crazy detail on it. And yeah, it's now available in Ti. So the new Praetorian Ti-C will continue to be a flagship knife here at Medford. And then I want you to be ready for the Primus, which is coming soon, which is an absolutely epic knife. And I also have a giant backlock knife with a unique way to open it that I've never seen before. So it's really, really cool. A lot of fun, unique projects. And I don't know. I look forward to like what other crazy stuff that we come up with over the next couple of years. And I look forward to you guys being a part of all this fun. And I guess I'll see you guys around the knife shop. Take it easy.